are after me. Let me know in the comment section if you've seen Tinder Swindler. It's like a mini documentary on Netflix. And if you know me, you know that when it comes to trends, things that are in vogue, I most probably wouldn't watch it. So like me and hypes, when something is hyped, I am like, are you sure? I always ask, is it worth the hype? So when I wanted to watch Tinder Swindler, I was like, should I waste my time? But when I saw the time, it was about an hour plus, I was like, okay, this is not so bad. I could do 1 hour plus. And so guys, I did. Okay, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. But for me, I'm going to call him Simon, who is the main character of the whole show, of the whole documentary, who is the swindler. He meets girls on Tinder and, you know, they begin to date, and he gives you the best life in the first month or so of dating them. Trips on private jets, you know, 5-star hotels, you know, just like go to a hotel and order the whole menu, all those kind of stuff. So you're like, oh my gosh, I'm with a multi-millionaire, and is he billionaire? He even said he is. Claims to be from a very rich family, like family that's into the diamond business and all that. So like he has money. That's what he makes you believe. In fact, you see that he has money because trips on private jets, you know, 5-star hotel, 4 Seasons, all these big hotels. Today he's in Amsterdam, tomorrow he's in London, next tomorrow he's in Sweden, you know, the day after he's in Norway. You guys, the guy was just living the life. So it's so easy for these ladies to believe that he actually had money. Then 1 month into it, boom, my enemies are after me, my enemies are after me. Then he tells you his enemies are after him. Then before you know, you are the one sending money to rescue him from his enemy. You are sending billionaire money. Tanzania like you is sending billionaire money to rescue him from his enemies. You know, he tells you the bank has seized his cards, or he doesn't have access to his accounts. So you're sending him $20,000. Then he says that's not enough. You're sending him 40,000, another 20,000. And some of these ladies were taking loans to finance their billionaire boyfriend. And I want to look at it from a place of somebody who's really in love. You probably feel like, oh, my billionaire boyfriend needs money, and he has money because he has shown you that he has money, and you're rescuing him and you're taking loans to rescue him from the whole situation. The first lady sent him over $200,000. The second one sent him $60,000, right? And he was owing her, and he says and he sent her a check of 100,000, and she's so happy. Oh my God, Simon, you're the best. Thank you. So this is what I want to talk about. Somebody's owing you $60,000 and sent you $100,000, a check that didn't go through anyways. And he says, okay, come get my wristwatch. You know, fly to come get my wristwatch. And he gives her the wristwatch, and the wristwatch is not even an original wristwatch, so she could not sell it for any reasonable amount. Anyways, the third girl actually took all his designer clothes. At least the designer clothes he was wearing were original, that she could sell and maybe make a little money from it. Even though maybe not up to the money that she gave him, but at least she made something from it, and it just felt like she was swindling the swindler. I guess it gave her a sort of satisfaction. But for me, I'm thinking, you know, and people are of the opinion that maybe he wasn't arrested or he wasn't charged for all the thefts. But seriously, truthfully, look at this thing. Seriously, I'm not supporting Simon, but he didn't steal. He duped them, and it's not good for anybody to be duped, because everybody has to be truthful and trustworthy. But the streets of this life are rough. That's just the truth. The streets of life are rough. So it's not everybody that is going to be nice to you because you're nice to them. The first thing is that we like money. That's just the truth. As human beings, we like money. We're attracted to money. So that's why when you see those private jet trips and you now believe people that are taking loans to give Simon 20K loan. Then, in fact, the second lady was living in her mother's house, saving up to buy a house, and you're taking loans to give somebody who is just your friend. Not the second girl. The second lady was not even dating him. They were just friends. You're taking loans to give to somebody who is in trouble, and you're living with your mother, trying to still buy your house. If this person now had somebody who was still struggling, asked them to give, to borrow them money, you wouldn't give them because you felt like they were not going to give you back. You understand? This is how life is. We give to people who we feel like they will give us back. And that's the place it was coming from. That is why when people say that he wasn't arrested, I was like, truthfully, if you look at it, if you just take sentiments aside, they gave him money out of their own free will. Yes, he was very intelligent, and he He made them believe that he had money and believe that he loved them because he was there for them. He showed them what it meant to have money. So it's also easy for them to give him money when he said his enemies were after him. So really, imagine you sending your ATM card, your American Express card, to a guy, like you are mailing it to him. So he has access, physical access to your card. There was no gun to your neck. There was no threat over your life to do that. It was the relationship you guys had built, which he had intelligently, successfully built, that made you feel like you could trust him and you could give him this card. So they gave him whatever they gave him from their own free will, from the kindness of their heart. Yes, he was mean to have done what he did to them, but the truth, like I said, is he didn't force them. He's just a very cunning person, and he didn't force them. And this kind of people are kind of people that you don't want to do things with, because when they go to court, there's really so little that can be done to them, and you just begin to feel like a fool. One of them said that she had to check herself into the psychiatric home. Do you know the kind of manipulation somebody would have manipulated you or psyched you to get you to this point? It is sick. Was it worth the hype? It was the documentary was an okay documentary for me. I feel like everybody should watch it so that you become more careful. And in this time, someone was saying people should get into relationships with their heart and love fully. Please don't forget your head when you are going. And it's so easy to stay outside and say don't forget your head, because truthfully, if you were dating somebody, or if you were married to somebody who is maybe a swindler and the person has done so much for you, if you're a nice person, it's so easy to want to give back to the person when the person says my enemies are after me. That's just the truth. So I know that we are very judgmental. People will now be like, these ladies were slow and all that. Yes, they were. Yes, stuff happened to them, and sometimes you see that it was from a place of maybe greed or expectation that he might be there for them one day. His father is a multi-billionaire, so he could help them someday. And truthfully, isn't that how most of us human beings are? Doing things because we think that somebody might give back to us. It's just how we are most of the times. So when something happens to somebody, we're so quick to be keypad warriors in the comment section and type, this can never be me. So we're never careful, because very soon this can be you, and you might not be able to talk about it. Okay, because look at the number of women he did stuff to, and look at the number of women that came out to talk. Those are the ones who didn't want to talk. Maybe we're doing it from the place of, I did not want people to feel like I was dumb enough to go through this. Now, guys, really go and watch the documentary Tinder Swindler if you want to. It's on Netflix right now. It's even trending, so you might want to jump on it. Maybe just get the whole gist of what I'm saying. Should I shake tables? Should I shake tables? You know, this thing is looking like he's scammed because he's a guy. This is really what most times ladies do to men on a norms. This is what sometimes ladies do to men. You understand? But because men are maybe wired to be providers, wired to give, when ladies scam them this way, they don't really, and they're not so verbal or so vocal about it. You understand? But because ladies, we are not, this is not how we are wired. We're basically receivers. You understand? So when this kind of thing happens to us, all hell breaks loose, because we feel so used. But a lot of men are going through this on a daily. You see a lot of ladies, in fact, it's like something some ladies used to brag. You are in school. A guy is paying your school fees, your father is paying your school fees together with the guy. Together. Your father thinks he's the one that trained you in school, the guy thinks he's the one that trained you in school. You now finish, you now say you don't want to marry the guy. But you don't know that you don't want to marry the guy when you were in school, or when he was spending money on you. I know it's really, and people always say relationship thing is something that you just do, and you know, and you should not have expectation. Then that's the same way this girl should not have expectation of what Simon did. You understand? So it's just a lot. Ladies scamming men. You say, I need this for my rent. I need this. My enemies are after me. And no enemy is after you. And the guy gives you money, and maybe you don't tell him you're going to pay him back. Maybe that's the difference between the one of the ladies and Simon. You don't tell him you're going to pay him back. He's doing it from the goodness of his heart. And maybe later on you ghost him, or you do something that just really breaks his heart, or he thinks he's dating you, and in your mind you know you're not dating the guy. So yes, I know that somebody will say the difference is that he gave you and he was not expecting anything in return, and the ladies gave him and they were expecting something in return. Anyways, this is supposed to be about Simon, and you should go see this documentary. We should just all be very careful, even with a lot of scams these days now on the internet and everywhere. And I know somebody says because they met people online. I don't think meeting somebody online is a problem. Even somebody that you meet face to face, koro, the person can swindle you. person can scam you. Human beings, their hearts, you can never fathom. It's just hoping that we meet the right people on our journey through life. And truthfully, we're going to meet this kind of people anyways. No matter how we look at it, we're going to still meet people that are like this. Let's just hope that when we meet them, you know, we're lucky enough to overcome them and not really fall into their traps. Because Simon, is he still out there? He's still out there. Niger guys whose enemies are going to be after, are they still out there? They are still out there. So guys, I just came here to rant though and just talk about this thing that is trending, and I just hope that you enjoyed this video. Yeah, just share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Have you seen the Tinder Swindler? If you have, share your thoughts in the comment section. If you think I am not right, no wahala, share your thoughts in the comment section. If you think that, if you follow my school of thought, share your thoughts also in the comments. Whatever you think, share in the comment section. I want to know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Rosemary. See you in my next video. Bye.